Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Jinbei with 836 rating versus Landon Oliver with 332 ratings, so it's going to be another DB match. So this player is high rated, but this player has also topped a couple YCSs recently, so I figured this would be better than a random high rated match, but we will go ahead and see Jinbei win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will go ahead and decide to go first. 40 versus 41, opening hands. We have Visa Samsara, Mannadium Imaginings, Mannadium Room Heart, Called By, and Droplet. They have Black Witch, Contain, Hydrant, Imperm, and Engage. Okay, so we are finally starting to see like the Striker engine be explored more. I think we're going to see this happen more and more, especially as we go into stuff like Post-Phantom Nightmare with more fire decks, because you can go like Hornet Drones, Kagari, add back Hornet Drones. Now you have a fire, you have a dark, so you have either Charmers, you have a level 1 that you can like put a Link Karibo over on top of. You can't tribute to someone from grave because it can't be tributed, but that can also make it easier to go stuff like Heat Soul. So I feel like we're going to start seeing this stuff a little bit more and more. Activate Imaginings, reveal Room Heart, draw into a Talents and Room Heart, and then put back Room Heart. Probably should have like shuffled the hand right there, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Normal Summon, effect, go ahead, search out Meek. Then they said, wait, think on the room. Said normal Room Heart, declared effect, added Meek. Next time react before I add the card. They said, okay, you can keep going. My B. Yep, okay, so go ahead, summon out 6 effect, bring out Meek, and then use those to make the Visas Aratara effect. Go search out the Peaceful Planet, so that's going to go through. So now they're going to make a Light Heart effect, grab Primitive Planet. Starting to get a little bit tough for the opponent's one Imperm. Planet, go search Rykart, activate Peaceful Planet, go search out Starfrost, and then special summon out Rykart effect, that goes through, grab out Arrival. I'm just thinking like, where are they going to Imperm? Starfrost, destroy Lightheart, special summon out, and then they said anything on res, nope, okay, use those to make a Baron, Arrival, summon back out Starfrost, and then Lightheart summon itself out. Then we can use that to make another Lightheart. Lightheart, go search a Primitive Planet for follow-up, then make Cross Sheep. Then we can banish for the Astrolabe by banishing Room Heart and Visa Starfrost. And then summon out Astrolabe, activate Cross Sheep effect to special summon back out the Mannadium Meek from the graveyard, Baron, the Pop Meek, and then, New Chain Link, Meek, Peaceful Planet, special out from deck. Up the level to a level 4, so that way we can go Crimson Dragon, and then Crimson Dragon, target Baron, summon out the Dispatter, then activate Dispatter effect, summon out the Room Heart, sure, that's fine, then link off into a SP effect to banish Astrolabe, so that way we have a Dispatter that can go ahead and shuffle that back into the deck if we need to. Samsara, put back a Starfrost, special summon out, and then use those to make a Savage, and then Savage effect to equip the Cross Sheep there. Okay, set Droplet, set Called By, and then just pass turn. Okay, so obviously, they just held their Imperm for their turn to try to like 1-for-1 trade with something. They have Engage, that'll probably also be able to 1-for-1 trade with something. Actually, I don't know what package they're playing with Engage exactly, but yeah, they don't even try to play into the board. They're just going to go ahead and move on to the next game here. Not revealing what deck they're on, but now we're going to see Rescue Ace go first. We have Visa, Samsara, Droll, Scareclaw, Kashtira, Thrust, and Room Heart. They have Hornet Drones, Ash Blossom, Veiler, Hydrant, and Turbulence, so their hand is good. They're going to go main phase, Hornet Drones, special summon token, and then make Kagari effect, add back Hornet Drones, and then activate Hornet Drones to summon out token. Normal summon out Hydrant effect, go search for Preventer. Then they're going to drop the Droll and Lockbird. Now, link off Kagari plus Hydrant to make a Sunlight Wolf. And then we're going to activate Preventer, banish Hydrant, special summon out. Token will make a Link Karibo, Sunlight Wolf effect, put Kagari back into the extra deck, which is like, okay. Are we just making an Apo then? Yeah, I was about to say, we just have to be making an Apo there, right? Because otherwise, like, if we're making, like, an IP underneath, that wouldn't make sense. Actually, it would, because you wouldn't even want to add this back to hand right now, because we still need to summon out Turbulence, but sure, putting Kagari back, I guess that could help, like, a future Prosperity if we play that, and then activate Preventer, to go ahead and summon out Hydrant, and then Tribute Hydrant, bring out Link Kuriboh, and then banish for a Turbulence, and then we can get Turbulence effect to go ahead and set from the deck. The opponent does have Thrust, but we also have Ash Blossom that can beat that, and they need to deal with Appaloosa, and they need to be able to deal with the back row. So we set Emergency, Extinguish, Contain, Rescue, pass turn, they draw Talons. Alright, that's a way to deal with Appa. Thrust can try to deal with back row. Still not going to be easy, obviously. Again, Ash can still stop Thrust. Normal summon out the Samsara, and also the opponent could just, like, you know, try to Extinguish pop this, and just try to get rid of it. You know, that is one thing that this deck can sometimes struggle with, is if they just get, like, their body popped. Sometimes they can't play through it very well. But they're going to let that go there, make Lightheart effect, and then Appaloosa to stop that. Oh, also, you know, technically we should have summoned Turbulence and attack, right? Because we're going up against, you know, a deck with the Scareclaw stuff in it. But the Appaloosa stop Lightheart, and then activate Thrust, chain Ash Blossom, and then Talons to draw to... Yeah, it's like if we start with, like, Talons take, and then we activate Thrust, they could Ash, we Appo, they could still just, like, chain a trap card to out Appo. But now we're going to draw in the Evenly Droplet. Oh. I mean, okay, we could try to go Battle Phase and try to evenly our opponent. So Battle Phase, Lightheart attacking the Appo, and then we take 11, but I was going to say the opponent could just contain, so that way they can't get to that point. But okay, they're going to link Kuriboh, then end of battle, activate evenly. Huh, oh, wait, but like, why didn't... I don't know. I feel like if the opponent's going Crash, Lightheart, right? Well, I guess it could mean a couple things. It doesn't automatically just mean they have evenly, because they could also be doing that for a Fenrir. But, like, if they're doing that for Fenrir, you just win anyways, right? When you could just go, like, Contain, Chain Emergency, or I guess probably do Emergency before you even flip Contain, just in case, but you do have Appo to stop, like, Ash anyways. So you go, like, Emergency, Summon Hydrant, send Turbulence, and then you can Contain, shut down Lightheart, so that way they can't remove it for a Fenrir or for an evenly. But now in response to evenly, they're going to activate Emergency, and then chain Droplets, send evenly to shut down Appo. So pretty much telling them, like, you will not be leaving this on field, but they can still just have, like, a good trap card set up, and a trap card is just enough to beat them here. So, like, maybe they should have held Droplet in hand, and hope that they actually leave the Appaloosa, so that way they could still go, like, special summon by banishing, and then use this to make Lightheart, and then Lightheart in the primitive planet, and, like, try to do something from there. Because now it's, like, guaranteed that they keep a trap card live, right? And you can't beat a trap card. Where maybe otherwise they would keep Appo live. But now they're going to go Preventer, summon out Hydrant, then activate Scareclaw, Kashtira, banish, special summon, that's fine. Link into Lightheart. I think, yeah, they kept Contain. I was going to say, if they have Extinguished, then yeah, you'd pop there. But they kept Contain, so they just make Lightheart, and then you can contain that. And then it would shut it down completely. But we're actually just going to use Valor there to shut down the Lightheart, which is also just enough for game. I mean, either way, they're going to end up losing to Valor, but it's not like we knew what this card was. We knew, like, you know, that they were able to keep a back row there that would hurt pretty bad there. And we've already normal summoned and stuff. So now we're going to make a Sky Crisis and then Contain, which, like, what's the point of even containing this, right? Shouldn't you actually just, like, let this bounce back Hydrant? Or at least let them activate to detach? Because, like, who cares if they bounce back Hydrant, right? I guess it stops you from going into, like, an Airlift or normal summon, but if we were scared of this, maybe we should have just started with Contain instead of Valor anyhow, and kept Valor in hand as an unknown. Because the back row is obviously going to be Contain or Extinguish. And then pass, draw Valor, main phase, activate Hydrant to go search for Airlifter, and then normal summon Airlifter effect, grab out Alert. So we don't have a Preventer in deck, which is fine. Because even if we don't win through damage this turn, we still win because we'll be up a lot. We're going to go Alert in the Turb. Can't activate Turbulence there. Yeah, Tribute, Special Summon out, and then use those. Make SP to banish. and then activate Turbulence effect to go ahead, banish and special, and they just emit defeat there. I'd actually kind of want to look back over that, right? Because I think they had Emergency in graveyard to set back a trap card, but it's not like they had like too much, right? Like Turbulence wasn't gonna go set a bunch of things, like set 4. But going on to the next game now, we will go ahead and see Mannadium go first. We got Econ, Fenrir, Meek, Reframing, Duel. They have Phantasme, Shifter, Talons, Veiler, and Alert. So they're going to go draw phase, drop Shifter, main phase, special summon out Fenrir, Fenrir effect, go grab out Scareclaw, Kashtira, and then set Econ, set Reframing, pass. They draw Imperm. So they play Shifter in the Rescue Ace deck, which is like it's fine. Like obviously it's gonna hurt the Mannadium deck a lot more than it's gonna hurt your deck, but at the same time, like Black Witch and stuff like that isn't gonna be live. I guess you're just really hoping that you have like Airlifter or like Emergency or something like that. Maybe like some striker cards to try to like crack the board, and then I don't know. Then your engine's just dead anyway, so you're just hoping to have a bunch of other hand traps with it. But set Imperm, pass, they draw Imaginings, and then they're gonna go activate Imaginings, reveal, and then draw Karma Cannon, and right card, put back, Fenrir, go search, chain Imperm, normal right card, effect, chain Veiler, special summon out Meek, then make Lightheart, chain link 1, Phantasme, chain link 2, so special summon Phantasme, draw Wanted Veiler, then put back the Alert, go search out a Primitive Planet, activate Primitive Planet, go search for Visa Starfrost, and then Visa Starfrost to pop Lightheart, special summon out in defense, and then I was going to say they could Primitive Planet to try to pop the Phantasme there, but, you know, doing that would also make us play in the stuff like Imperm. So summon out the Visas Aritama, and then they will Veiler that. We try to activate Reframing, but I was going to say this isn't going to work. They said, okay, Imperm, LOL. Yeah, so, you know, obviously, like, accidentally just wasted that there. Maybe could have chained, like, an Econ if they really wanted to resolve it, but little misplay on their part. Summon out Scareclaw by banishing Lightheart. Banish to go summon out a Astrolaud. Effect, pop Phantasme. And then chain Phantasme, chain Econ, tribute to go take, switch to attack, and then battle phase game. So, GG. Yeah, they also had a Karma Cannon in hand and like Fenrir on field. They could go for SP, so there's a few more interruptions too, just from like that point. Yeah, I mean the Shifter is like really awkward in this deck, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Shifter and Rescue Ace. Like it is something that you could play, you could put it on your deck list, but I don't think it's like the correct choice to be on the deck list. Phantasme is something that I think, especially going in the post-Phantom Nightmare, is something that's going to be messed around with a little bit more. And I think more and more people are heading off of, like, Thrust, too. So you won't get punished as much off of that. But everyone's going to be playing Talons, so obviously you can get punished by that. But, yeah, seeing how long the match was, about 27 minutes long. Not, like, the craziest gameplay there. You know, I think, like, Game 3 just wasn't very great. It is what it is. Game 2, we did get to see, like, the Striker stuff actually play in action. If they weren't under Duel, maybe we would have seen it do a little bit more, because you saw, like, the Sunlight Wolfling Karibo, so it could have made, like, a Heat Soul and then Appaloosa or something. So, you know, maybe, if you don't have the Striker stuff now, maybe look into it. I don't know if the cards have gone up or not, but maybe, like, pick up a little package of it sooner rather than later. But with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.